Hi, my name is Denzil and we're on the reviews and we're talking this week about TE3N or Teen. Now that of course is a derivative from a movie in Hollywood which was called Seven, which was spelled with a 7 in the middle. But that doesn't matter, that was about the 7 deadly sins. This is about a crime committed in Kolkata. I like the background, it's got a lot of Kolkata. It's got, I think Kolkata somewhere is becoming one of the favorite destinations, a go-to place for filmmakers from Bollywood because it's so quaint and so naturally lends itself to great pictures. Having said that, I'd say that Ribhu, that's the director of this movie, has not really picked up or nuanced Calcutta or Kolkata into the frame. I wish he'd done that like Kahani. I think Kahani was much more Calcutta and I liked it. But having said that, I'd say that the biggest thing about this movie is the 3 large actors. Amitabh Bachchan, Nawazuddin and Vidya Balan. Vidya Balan, let me just tell you, this is a disclaimer from my side, has got a full-fledged role in this movie and it is not a guest appearance. So if they put a guest appearance on the slats, I do not know why they've done that. That apart, the storytelling is fine. If you've seen the movie Montage, from where this movie is inspired and borrowed, it's a South Korean movie. It's about a kidnap. It's about a death thereafter of Amitabh Bachchan's granddaughter. And for 8 long years, he pursues justice for his granddaughter. The end is nice and twisty, which is interesting. The middle is nice and slow, which for a crime thriller, for a thriller of any sorts, I'd say it drags. And that is one of the huge misnomers of this movie. It's not traveling as fast as I'd like it to. I would like it to travel faster. And then somewhere along the way I'm getting bored. Why I'm not bored, and I realize this somewhere in the middle of the movie, is the fact that it's got a very loud soundtrack, which sometimes obliterates everything else that's in the movie. मतलब कुछ सुनाई नहीं देता soundtrack के अलावा. The soundtrack plays an important role in actually picking up the suspense. But is that the role of the soundtrack in this movie? Somewhere it looks more like a little bit of a horror movie to me. I wonder why. But having said that, I'd say that it's very powerfully made. It's got extremely strong acting. What was missing to me was the fact that, think about this, Amitabh Bachchan, the grandfather, who's great at emoting, has lost his little grandchild for 8 long years, and he seems to be going about his business every day, and that is his business of being a sleuth, without very much emotion attached to the fact that, maybe he found a clue that was part of the last things that he saw of his granddaughter. I don't see that happening. Padmavati Rao is his wife. I don't see the interaction between the two of them. The fact that they've lost somebody in their family, the fact that they seem to have lost most of their family members, doesn't really come through. Other than that, I'd say this movie is gripping. It's well worth watching. It keeps you glued to your seats, and that's, I think, what a thriller is supposed to do at the best of times. The only thing is it slows down somewhere in the middle of the movie and you're wondering, why is all this happening? Why am I being told the same thing 3 times over? Haven't I already seen this before? When those kind of questions start being asked to somebody like me, who's just a watcher here, I tell myself, it could have been brilliant. So what would you watch it for? You'd watch it for extremely strong acts from Nawazuddin, Vidya Balan and Amitabh Bachchan. You'd watch it for Kolkata because it looks quite nice, even though it's quaint and antique, but the frames are quite cool. So I would certainly watch it for that. I would certainly watch it for good storytelling, not brilliant, but good. I'd say that the thing that was missing is the whole dialogue and the script in this movie, which I don't see at all. So how much would I give it? In keeping with the fact that it's called TE3N, I would give it 3. I would want to give it 2, but no. It's good enough to watch. It's got some strong points in it. It's got a fairly good story, and that's all that a movie that you want to watch needs. Does every movie need to go to the Oscars? Well, not from India anyways. On that note, I'm going to quit. I'm going to see you next week, same time, same place, on the reviews. Till then, keep following us. Subscribe at the bottom, you'll get all our videos. And of course, go across to Bollywoodpataka for all the news on Bollywood, because we bring it to you first as it happens. The news from Bollywood.